wait there. Don't you go starting again. Don't you go starting again. Alright, let me mute that real quick. What is up, guys? Thank you for joining me again today, where we will be playing some Dream Daddy. You guys seem to really like this game. I enjoyed this game a surprising amount. So, I'm very... okay, got scared, thought I muted myself. I am very excited to hop right back into this game, which we will be doing right now. Amanda, accept... oh, fuck, that's a spoiler. Wait, no. There we go. Living pictures is hand down, right? Guess I don't get to see what that said. Try to drive in a way you never have to use your brakes. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. Takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay. Just thought you'd want this big old envelope I got from HIA. Yeah. Immediately, Amanda pushes the door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I handed the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. Yes, it's envelope now. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And... the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! We kind of got that spoiled, but... oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Oh. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. Ah, crippling debt. That's work. It'll be fine. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. But... bro, I swear this light is fucking haunted. It's like... I touch it to turn it on, and it just turns off sometimes. Like some ghost is fucking with my light, I swear. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner. Your choice. Wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Solid choice. Also, real quick, I gotta bully Kevin and tell him I always gotta directly at him or else he never joins. He's so spoiled. Here, I'll tell you guys. Hop on here before I kiss all the daddies without you. There we go. That'll get him on here quick. That'll get him on here real quick. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sat on a patch of grass and watched ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know. I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we all get professional photo editing software for free? Well, it's college. It's not really free, is it? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites. She wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take an online survey and they match you with someone to someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Greg and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they'll let you have animals in the dorm if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that all up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I'll need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega? He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park with these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, then we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Man, I didn't think we were going to immediately getting so serious. I thought we were going to have some like funny, goofy times to start off. Oh, she has her teary eyes. Okay, I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come visit me for holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, this is so sad. This is such like a bittersweet moment to start stream with. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, look at my face. I look like I'm about to murder somebody, not cry. Thank you, Kevin. Hill Street Blues. Whatever that means. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna taste sad. I pull Amanda for a hug and a kiss on her forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Aww. That was so touching.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Now we gotta fuck some dudes. Fuck yeah. So, we went on our date with Matt. I'm thinking we should cast our net wide here. Is that a message? It's hiding behind Michael. Hey Brian, it's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dad Book. They recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Oh, I just noticed her mustache. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Why, Brian, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented, easy-to-buy things for a daughter? I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student. I swear I graduated at the top of my class because I worked very hard and ate all my vegetables. I'm totally holding on to this later. Wait, do you remember what I even majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Keep it broad, keep it broad. I mean, I don't even know if I have a job in this world. I'm mooching, getting that government money. Hello, Amanda's dad. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. Ah, man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still strong. I am strong. Ha, don't I know it? This is definitely his kids. Is my character not realizing this? Hello, Amanda's dad. Say, I've been reading up about whey protein. You use that at all? I figured it'd help me develop a bit more muscle. Anything? Yeah, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party and they wanted to invite Amanda here, but can't find her. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool, I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. I mean, that's a good way to start. Tea party? Sure. Have you ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad? You? What? Kevin, are you not going to explain what your comment at all? Let me real quick. Make sure audio's working. Alright, perfect. Sorry, I had my headphone in my pocket and it played and I thought my audio wasn't working. Coffee time. You know dads love coffee. Gonna brew myself something black as midnight on a moonless night. I put on a fresh pot and I work on a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Hey, this one spells sorrow. Dad, ready for today? I'm ready for every day, sweetie. Gonna tackle it head on. No, are you ready for the thing that we're gonna do today? The thing that you promised you'd do? Honey, I already told you I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels. Thank you, Kevin. They're just stacked in the living room. I keep bumping into them and knocking them over, and you don't even read them. Who does read Tom Clancy novels? Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about. The tea party, Dad. Nope, I don't remember that. Craig's kids? The hand-drawn invitation? Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on seated computer paper, inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to a tea party. They spelled cordially wrong. Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. I can go outside in sweatpants. Nothing's stopping me. Dad, just... I'll see you in a minute. Fuck authority! We're going outside in sweatpants. What did I say about the pants? I'm here late because I didn't get notified. Oh, you're all good, Enigma. A lot of people roll in here late. I really don't mind. What did I say about the pants? I'm a rebel, sweetie. Whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, God. Why are there so many twins in this game? Oh, I have to do voice. Oh, they're both going to get the same voice. Hello, thank you for coming to our tea party. I do my best bow and present my daughter, who thanks them with a curtsy. This way, please. Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals. Matt and his daughter, Carmencita, are here too. Oh, fuck yeah. Senpai Matt. Matt raises a comedically small plastic teacup at me. What do I do? Hey, dude. How's the tea? The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. Hello, Carmencita. Oh, fuck. I don't have voices for any of these people. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Did you just wake up? No. Why? Those are inside pants. Bro, why are these people trying to hold me down with pants? If I want to wear sweatpants in my normal life, I should be allowed to do that. Fuck inside pants. Amanda laughs. Please have a seat. God, I'm giving them all the same voice. I sat down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair. Oh, God. There. Hey, everyone. Remember, I gave her a weird southern voice. I turned to see Daisy and Brian enter the backyard and take a seat next to us. Sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on my going outside pants. These people are fake. These people are fake, bro. Going outside pants are for losers. Amanda punches me on the shoulder. See? Oh, so you approve of cargo shorts when they're on Brian, but not when they're on me? Dad, you're embarrassing me at the tea party. This is a high-class affair. But, shh. It's about to start. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Now, if you all put on your designated tiaras. There are little tiaras sitting on everyone's plates. Well, except for Brian. His is a softball helmet. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think this is going to fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Did not do his voice at all. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it. Kevin, please stop spamming chat, young man. Kevin, you've been given a 100-second timeout. Yeah. How's it feel? Must feel bad. Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting softball helmet on the top of his head, but it immediately tumbles off and into the bushes. I'll get that later. Hey, everybody! Craig comes out with a teapot and a tray of sandwich cookies. Nah, no way he got timed out. He did. All his messages got deleted. I didn't even know I'd do that. Bro, this game is immediately challenging to me to remember all of the voices I gave, and I do not at all. Dad, is the tea ready? Yeah, it's been steeping for a while now. Awesome. Would you girls like to serve your guests tea? No, thank you. We'd much appreciate our servants' help. Craig leans over to me. That's me. Craig places teacups in front of all of us and a single sandwich cookie into each of our plates. He pours some tea into my cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup with mats and take a sip. Good lemonade. It's tea. Right. Very good tea. I lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties? We enjoy the splendors of upper-class society, Father. She takes a dainty bite of her sandwich cookie. Marvelous. So, the meeting of princesses has been called to order. Hear, hear. But I'm a warrior princess. I hunt stuff, and I have, like, a really cool sword.
We got this.
Can I be a space princess? I'll allow it. And I'll be a rock star princess. Oh, God. I'm also a space princess. Can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be a space princess, too. Dad, what are you? Do I get to be a princess? Duh. Well, I guess that makes me... Hacker princess, rude boy princess, history channel princess? What does hacker princess mean? Rude boy princess. Is that because I wore... Is that because I wore the sweatpants? Let's go with the rude boy. If I drop my crown on the floor, I'll make sure to pick it up. I'll make sure to pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Oh, is that a song? Nice. I think I'll be landscaper and general contracting princess. Barista princess, reporting for duty.
Bro.
Hey everybody, CrossFit princess here. Not now, servant. History channel? Yeah, I was thinking about that one, but I also wanted to do the bad boy because of the sweatpants. If it weren't for the princess uprising, it would be you serving me. We sip tea for a little longer, and then the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rock warrior princesses. I think. They grow up so fast. It was like yesterday that I was helping Amanda throw her own tea parties. Did she make you a servant too? You betcha. Carmencita made me actually brew tea for hers. pitfalls of owning a coffee shop.
Oh.
Pitfall? Your custom blends are amazing. That hibiscus one you gave me was a while back was choice.
Oh.
Aw, thanks. Hey. Hey. Back the fuck off, Craig. Back the fuck up, man. Don't you touch my senpai. It's really nice the girls are getting along. Yeah, I'm really glad we moved into this community.
Hey.
We are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model to them, you know? Amanda doesn't strike me as the role model type, but okay. I didn't even realize. I don't even know if Amanda does either. But I guess they're right. All the girls in the neighborhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. As I'd say, I don't think most high school seniors would go out of their way to have a tea party. But I respect it. I'm so proud of her. You better not dad cry at this tea party, Brian. I brought extra word jumbles if anyone wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on and the girls get all tuckered out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send them the better ones later. We all clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables, then head out as Daisy and Carmencita fall asleep on their dad's shoulders. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye, rude boy princess. You want dinner? Nah, I filled up on cookies. Oh, I thought that was different tone. It's fine. Me too. I'm tired. Boy, it is daylight outside right now. Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way, but also a kind of scary way. How so? I feel like I gotta be on my best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down. Is this because you still feel bad for dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time? I corrupted her, Dad. She secondhand smokes now. Well, those kids really look up to you. I'm glad they have you as a role model. Shucks, Pops. I ruffle Amanda's hair. Exercise regularly and you'll stay healthy. Get big.
You've got dads.
You've got dads. Well, what was that? Craig, Brian, and Matt that are all there? I want to go see Hugo. Because he's contender number 2. He's got that smolder going on. Kevin suggested Craig several times. We'll do Craig third if we have the time for that. The dates don't last too long. So let's do Hugo. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on the 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. Oh, let's do his voice. If you're here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, you're most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Oh my god, he's a fucking nerd. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. What are your turn-ons? Muscles? Ooh, I got all that right here. It's got a sweater on it. Shut up. What did you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. What are your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. Can't relate. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. And what do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. I mean, he's not wearing them now. Alright. Let's send a message to my homie. Hugo. More like Huge Go. Just making sure I didn't have Kevin still banned. I navigate Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. Uh-oh. Oh god. Wait. No, I didn't read that one. No! No! Don't take it away! Wait, take me back. Tea party! Wait. Wait, no. I think that's the end of the tea party. Fast. Okay, there we go. It's okay to cry if you're feeling sad.
You've got dads.
Alright, Hugo. Message. I didn't think it would click through it. Forgive me. I am but a fool. Alright, type out a message. Okay, so you barbecue, wanna hang out sometime? Alright. I'm so glad you messaged. So glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any way you could possibly come by and replace them? Uh-oh. I completely understand if you don't want to, or can't make it, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's the middle school class, and I need as much help as I can get. I think about it for a moment. Man, there's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for, and they're in middle school, arguably the worst age to be. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Everybody sucks, no self-awareness, it's a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? The top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? Thought it was fine, I didn't like it. I'll be honest, I don't remember a lot of middle school. It was kind of just day to day. I remember like a few select things, like teachers that I liked, but for the most part, I don't remember a lot of it. And I'm only in high school, bro. My mind is gonna be completely wiped once I graduate college. It was so long ago. We probably rode dinosaurs for class and bartered for lunch with tiny skulls of the animals we'd slain. You probably had to walk uphill in the snow both ways too, huh? Kevin, you got diabetes. Spelling is hard. And we liked it. See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? You kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They give us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Bro, I'd take pizza over clam chowder any day. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up into one of the vats of chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right. Let's leave that story firmly in the past. Who likes clam chowder? If you're born in Maine, your vote doesn't count. Anyways, you should just get to it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you'd get to hang out with cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. Is this game like fucking listening to me? Do they know I don't like the ocean? I'm getting sus on this game. They know they've got a weird amount of serendipity here. Or synchronicity, not serendipity. What, are you worried that a whale's gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. Yeah, okay, that's fair. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys, kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. The penguins in Subnautica are the best. Bro, they are my favorite. I got one of the baby ones in one of my tanks, and it was so cute. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're shorthanded, and most of the kids won't stop screaming. As I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Hugo walks over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All of the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo, then they go back to texting. At the least they're quiet?
Oh.
Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. This is clearly written before the fucking, devious lick era. The classes started filling into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. No, Hugo. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, they'll be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. Oh, Hugo, no. Oh, bro, he gives out papers before you watch a movie as well. You have made this trip so stressful, man. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. Bro, I remember I had to do that once, and that shit stressed me out. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work, so the teachers can have a moment reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Hugo, bad teacher. I don't know. I just personally hate any type of busy work. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books? We just did a unit on the old man in the sea. Nothing quite like introducing the kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Fair enough. It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on. They have a phenomenal section of tropical fish. Yeah, bro, look at that. Look at that shark. Look at that man's. Mr. Octopus. Again, I don't appreciate the background art in this game enough because it is awesome. Hugo, good teacher. Field trip teacher, best teacher. That's true. Field trip is better than no field trip. I'd rather do a paper on a field trip than not have a field trip. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly covered fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines.
Hey.
That one right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? They're also invasive, and you should report any lionfish if you see them, or kill them. Extremely invasive, actually. They're terrible for the environment. Ecosystem, not the environment, I guess. Whoa.
Oh.
Their spines are venomous, too. Yeah, they'll fuck you up. Nature's hardcore.
Ah.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank. Is it a stonefish?
Hey.
I know my fun facts. That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. And they just, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless, as long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them?
Oh.
Tissue necrosis. Cool.
Hey.
Nature's wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the... American longfin, blue-nosed wiggly fish, or the humphead wrasse? Let's save. I'm feeling the blue-nosed wiggly fish.
Oh.
Yeah? Did you know that... Oh, no. Oh, God. Political, psychiatric, paranormal. I think he'd like psychiatric. This is the only species of fish known to develop a clinical depression.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, wait, are you serious? Oh, wait, shit. We're talking fish here. There's no time for jokes.
Hmm?
That's a clownfish. Shit. Shit. Bro, listen, man. I can't fuck this up. Let's go political. This fish openly supports the legalization of marijuana. I didn't know it was so progressive. Times are changing, man.
Oh.
Wait, are you serious? Absolutely not. I'm playing it for the gag here.
Yes.
Good one. Yes. We lead the kids to another room. Shark, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around a massive fluorescent aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my sides to separate two kids who are fighting over a Capri Sun. Bro, those are bussin'. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows over his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow.
Hey.
I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh! Are those two sharks kissing? Bro, I can't fuck this up. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. I'd rather stare at you? What? Oh, no. No. Okay, that's the last load, but I don't, listen, man. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It is truly fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. That's a very astute point, Brian. I'm astute. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing kids are actually getting interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. Oh, they got that wrong. My hands are definitely not well moisturized. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. Oh no, your suit. Don't you want to pet some rays, Brian? Bro. You really think you're going to catch me slipping like that? Fucking... Never trust stingrays. Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. My hands are drier than my great-grandma. Bruh. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. Sorry, just a second. Excuse me. There we go. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they'll probably bite me in my delicious hands if given the chance. Grammy got some moist hands, not gonna lie. She got the moisturizer. Thank you, chat. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have their barbs removed. The horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Bro, I do not trust any stingrays. Oh, stingrays killed my homie Steve Irwin. I'll never trust those fuckers. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand in the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. Big mistake. Big fucking mistake. See, not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back into the water with renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. This is really testing my vocabulary. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away sometime. Wait, that girl over there looks suspicious. Why is that?
Oh.
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan? Susan! Get back here! Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Want to tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think she might need a bad cop. Look, kid. I'm not afraid to hit a child. Let me see. That's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I had a bud go down for that once. He came out a changed man. Said he missed the bars. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do.
Ah.
Yes, Will, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time you won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move.
Whoa.
Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. They would definitely not be that chill. Yeah, she gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where he's gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder.
Hmm?
Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life around us.
Oh.
Look over here. Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of a tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth.
Ah.
That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They jump back on their cell phones.
Ah.
Fun fact, male seahorses can give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Interesting. Man, we thought we had it hard.
Hey.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All however many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Oh.
It's not really my specialty, but I make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. You're right. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. I think an issue of a lot of societal issues would be solved by good education. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Fucking penguins, man. Do we get to see the penguins?
Hmm.
Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yes. A group of our kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
What?
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. What the Is it this one? It's a student in disguise. Wait, just kidding. It's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was that unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, everybody, everybody. I have an announcement. The whole room turns towards Hugo.
Oh.
Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run to the enclosure and I'm greeted by a cold blast of air. It definitely makes it look like the top is open, but whatever. Psst, hey! The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here! Neither can you! I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. A little. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. He's got him good. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even going to go? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I just don't even have the time to argue about this. We're gonna get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions. So they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Lilo, try to relate to her. I mean, money talks. I'll give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, well, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other $8 later and we have a deal. We move to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We have to block these birds. It's okay if you don't come in. Oh. What? What? Fuck you. Is I gonna hit that one too? Oh, can I just do that? Haha, I get shit on. Wait, can I shoot her? Oh man, this is easy. I'm shitting on these penguins, bro. Get out of here. No, get out of here. Get out of here. No. Get out. Begone. Begone. Get. Alright, I think spamming. No! So maybe a penguin escaped. Penguin escaped. One. He bounced in barely. Yub! Bribery works! Don't use metal utensils on non-stick frying pans. I hope that's common sense here. Whew, glad that's over. Just in time too. It looks like Hugo's wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
Hey!
And that's why I think the penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega? For legal reasons, that's a joke. Oh, love bribing school officials. Yes, that is a joke. Mr. Kevin? Don't make me time you out again. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
What?
What? What he said. Just, I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs towards Susan, I suppose so they can compare animal thief notes.
Oh.
You're not off the hook, Molly.
Oh.
Brian, did you just bribe a child? You can't play by the rules when there's penguins on the line. Listen, man, we've all done dark things in our lives, and I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. I personally believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I only wish I can go back.
Oh.
Let's just get through the day and get out of here. That doesn't seem like a positive response, but I thought it was funny. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. Pour myself a bit more drink. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside.
Ah.
Hey, Brian. Thank you so much for helping me out today. You're a lifesaver. There's no problem. It was actually kind of fun. Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? Bro. I love I'm all about cheese boards. I think these are all like, let's go. Oh, there you go. Great. Well, I gotta make sure these kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where Panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops through the front door. What you up to? Oh, what you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How's the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. You gotta go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud? He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? Bro, my dad always says that shit. He never takes a nap. He always rests his eyes. Like, bro, what does that even mean? Most definitely you were just taking a nap. Oh no, wait, guys, I'm not centered. Wait. Gotta make sure I'm centered. Am I centered now? This way. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. There we go. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn to become a father. She's gonna become a father. Stand up for yourself. Don't let anyone disrespect you. Seahorse. Look at that.
Looks
Yes,
like Paradise
sir.
Lost just got found.
All right. Why so low mustache? Look at his mustache. Handy comp. I do love how high that seahorse score is, though. Asagio getter?
You've got dabs.
Oh, I think that's just because I did one date with him. What is that? Brian, listen. This is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figured you're trying to reply to this because I know myself. But this is actually an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future's kind of amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but this unfortunately isn't the society we live in. And the less society we live in, and the more projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye about you going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good, me. Buy that ice cream, I guess. Anyone who tells you that a drink isn't manly has never known a heartache. Love the dad-like societal commentary. There's a lot of commentary in this game. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. That's something I've still never done. I've never had I've never had the fancy ice cream. What's it called? It's something. Briar's is coming to my mind, but that's not the one. It's like two names put together, and it just immediately left my mind. I don't know, man. I get by on Payless ice cream. I don't need much. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out just what type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road? Pistachio? Amanda's probably gonna want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Nah, the most bustin' ice cream? Coffee ice cream. That shit slaps so hard. Hey, mister. I turn around to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? Mind moose tracks? Fight me? I don't think I've ever had moose tracks. What's in moose tracks? Doesn't that have caramel in it? You're cool, right? No way. I'm about to sprawl out on the couch between a liter of ice cream and a basic cable package, and I have every intention of waking up in that position tomorrow morning. What do you think? Man, talking to you sucks. Can you just help me out? Chocolate, mint, caramel sometimes. That actually doesn't sound bad. I'm not. Why did I switch from caramel to caramel? No, that's the Midwest for you. I don't know. Caramel just gets stuck in my teeth, and the feeling of stuff stuck in my teeth really bothers me, especially for ice cream. It does sound still pretty good though. Can you just help? Yeah, I agree with that. Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you $20, will you buy me an e-liquid? Ernest? What's e-liquid? It's like Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I'd get it myself, but I'm banned here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. Classic fiddle game. You know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue Cransapple Zortex. He'll know what it is. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue Crazen Void Starter, but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter? You got an ID? First of all, my daughter's older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Oh, well, that's actually... I shouldn't have said that in such a bitchy voice. That was actually nice. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping? Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better give that kid a piece of my mind. I mean, it's better than cigarettes, if he's gonna smoke anyways. I see. You shouldn't smoke at all, but one is definitely better than the other. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't just try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. Look at popcorn lung. What he said. What if I give you 25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can't get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. No, this must be lies. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance outside the window to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go out and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. Eden says that the ads are louder than the stream. Oh. Yeah, I think that is something they do on purpose. Because, like, I have my stream settings set to, like, pretty close to as high as they go. I think that's honestly a strat that Twitch uses, because you're going from like your medium volume stream to suddenly a really loud ad. It's gonna catch your attention. It's also gonna make you shit yourself, but I think they do that on purpose. At least that's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like even like the most professional streamers I watch, whenever you get an ad, it seems like it just rips your ass off. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the roof of a squad car. Damn! What did he do? Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Hey, do you know this kid? I'm friends with his... I feel like that influenced a cop more. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid and, I'm this boy's father? Oh, wait, no, that's Hugo. Oh, Robert's just being a homie. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street towards the convenience store. I was so confused for a second. I thought I had all my memory fucked up. Ernest. No, what was his voice? Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father? Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long back then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down to the beach. We're down in Florida swampland scavenging for... Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just then. Thanks. I want to say... Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do a good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you. Hey, Brian. Will you walk Ernest home with me? 3 son. Wait, no, wait. He's a child. Still a child. Trying to find a new dad or a boyfriend. Listen, Tim. It's best not to look too deep into this game. It could always be both, you know? Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is the thing I think kids do. Yeah, both. I feel like both's the best answer. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Both is good. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda. I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, Brian. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? Oh, I get it. But these were on sale. If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean. Real pistachio. You deserve it. Yo, Maybe I should go out and have Ben and Jerry's for the first time. That's what it was. I couldn't remember the name earlier. I've never had Ben and Jerry's ice cream, and I always hear about how good it is. I just need to buy one of like the little self-serving cups because I always hear people talk about how good Ben and Jerry's is. Sponsor me, Ben and Jerry's. Friend me a free sample. I'll shout your product out. I don't think Ben and Jerry's is going to sponsor me, guys. This is one of the reasons why Robert is awesome. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs to his home. That boy's the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore.
Hey,
Got you around, Brian. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket. Use a chain like back in your ska days. Smell you later. See you, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda. Huh.
welcome. You've got dads.
I've got dads. Well, that makes me want to try go on a date with Robert. He seemed pretty cool. I did say I was going to do Craig, though. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, boys? Who we got to vote for? I don't want to do Matt or Hugo again. I want to spread. I want to cast the net wide. He seems dangerous. Robert does seem a little mysterious, doesn't he? He's a darling. Seems like we got some conflicting views here. Let's just start by reading his dad book. Robert Small. Biggie Smalls? When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you'll know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly? Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. If you had to take one thing with you on a desert island, what would it be? Gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What do you want to be when you grow up? Grifter. What's your new favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. I spent a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into some rabid animal's eyes? Did you sleep with Robert when you first met him? No, I did not. Also, Kevin, sounds suspiciously just like you. I'll be honest. Kevin, do you want me to date you? Because I do have a real-life girlfriend. The dad dating is just for funsies. Toby. Listen, I'm just saying, Kevin. I'm straight. I'm not judging, I'm just saying. Hello, Toby, you're watching it, Robotics. Oh, God. Zoe, do not blast me playing dad dating simulator at Robotics. Oh, God. Let's just see here. But no long-term relationship with Robert. No gay things? No, never gay thing. You know what? Let's do Robert. We've talked about him too long. His voice is also easy to do. I mean, no. Let's see what Robert has to do. Zoe, who is we're? You say we as in several people. Robert was pretty nice, a little odd, but nice, and ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I typed out a message to him on Dad Book. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? It's me and Sarah and Abby. People I kind of know. I sit there for a couple seconds hoping he'll message me back. Listen, if you watch stream, you gotta follow. That's a rule. Hey, it says he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Ooh, watch cat videos or twiddle my thumbs? Good, those people don't know me. Let's watch cat videos. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. Oh, shit. I didn't realize how long I'd been doing this, but by the time I watched maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I drove back over to Dad Book to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Middle of the day? History Channel's like late night. You gotta go Food Channel middle of the day. Ooh, meat hell's on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal. That must include these ingredients: steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are unable to finish cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us! I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around my house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for good old Chef Beans to cook a gourmet delicacy. I always forget my name's Brian Beans in this game. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Microwave some mustard jar? I'm saving. I need to know what mustard jar is. It's just too much work to make food. I reach into the back of the fridge and find an old mustard jar. Ooh, brown and spicy. This'll be a treat. I put my first spoonful of mustard in and immediately realize this was a mistake. I lean over the sink and drink some water straight out of the faucet. Blech. Mustard alone is not a meal. Only if I had some Parmesan. You finish your snack? Oh. Spicy brown is a treat, but not straight up. I don't even like normal mustard, let alone just a spoonful. That is awful. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spend a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above the doors of the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down to the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forget the rest of the words of this song. No look behind, back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, something, Space Jam. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cooked dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. This is toddler? Is that a toddler saying that, or is that a person named Toddler?
What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glaze and cream fudge, of course.
This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we just bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check that book. It's a message from Robert. Damn, literally took him all day. You up? What are you doing? What does that mean? What you doing? What am I doing? Is Amanda single? She's cute. She's my daughter, young man. You're just chilling? I'm watching television with my dad, just working on my motorcycle. Yeah, let's not lie. I'm just chilling. I type back, just chilling, and Amanda leads the G and hits send. I mean, she is a high school senior though, so she might not be 18. So watch yourself, Tim. It'll make you look cooler. A couple of moments pass by, another message pops up. Want to grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kind of late. Come on, Pops, live a little. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you should have a lot of fun tonight. You're trying to get to know your neighbors better, aren't you? Get to know them. Get to know that dick. God, you know, sometimes I'm disappointed in myself too. Fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies, drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar, and I wave hi as I walk over. She is single. As far as we know, last we saw she was talking, there was a boy she's friends with that she was talking to. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Ahoy there, Skipper. Robert and Mary are here? Shit, spoiler. Oh, Kevin. I'm gonna pretend like I never heard that. Robert and Mary are here? Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. Ah, man. I was excited to get to know Robert a little bit better. Now I have to deal with this weird married... Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me. Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Is Mary a... Is she... He? Something trop... He likes whiskey. We'll do whiskey. A dad after my own heart, huh? Oh, look at those fucking eggplants. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskeys and passed them between us. Well, this isn't exactly how I expected my night to be going.
Hey.
Here's the bad questions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over to Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on. We're bar hopping. Oh. Alright. Kevin. No drinking. Bad. Twitch do not like alcohol, young man. I think? Yeah, Twitch don't like alcohol. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So where are we headed?
Hey,
Irish hour drinking. It's an Irish pub. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart. Disgust. Puns are the lowest form of humor, Brian. Try harder. Ouch. Am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary. Put your fangs away for a second. Oh, yeah, fuck you, bro. How dare you? I don't drink. Vodka just makes me feel warm inside. That's... I don't know how else it gets inside you, Kevin. You're concerning me now. We walk into Irish we were drinking. I wish I were drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round. What are you having? Do they make fruity Irish cocktails? Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Let's do it. Fuck yeah, more eggplants. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey and we post up in a garnished green booth. Mary slides in and sidles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly.
Hey.
That'll put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey, Brian, be a dear and get us another round, will you? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks to the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen this guy smile, let alone laugh. take a seat across the booth from them, and pass out the drinks.
Hey,
So, Edith Kidd stuck some pop brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirted gremlin in the act. So I go up to Edith with a baggie, and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. "You're ruining the bake sale," she says. "I should have PTA president. Your roots are bad," and blah, blah, blah. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny.
Hey.
She called the cops and told them the time had stopped. Mary looked directly at me. "Do you smoke weed?" "What?" "You know, the devil's lettuce." I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Want a blaze?" To stay away from kids. Stay away from kids' drugs. Don't you touch them. Stay away from drugs, kids. And also, drugs. You stay away from those kids. Keep an eye on you. Are you with the feds? I worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit corner boy is going to drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want it run. What? Remember? You come with the king, you best not miss? Jesus, kid, dial it back. Robert giggles helpfully. Fuck yeah. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. You might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine. We sit... Bro, don't not make those noises at me. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. Scary Mary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? A lot of eligible bachelors around here. Could you get the next round? Could you get the next round? Well, she was... I think she was just fishing for drinks earlier. Could you get the next round? You trying to ditch me, pal? No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you could just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Brian wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing ya. Deuces, nerds. Mary stands up and saunters over to a younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about them? You know, they're married, and she definitely tries to get in my pants the other night, and I gesture her across the bar, where she's making goo-goo eyes at that young guy from before. Looks like he's being held hostage. That's just a thing she does. She's harmless. Sure. I too delight in making men suffer. Yeah, okay, Zoe. You know what? That bridge made you suffer, so you get that. Tell that boy she's hanging. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Ah, man. You know, I begged you for one of those straight lace types. Don't worry. I got pretty wild back in my day. My brand of making people suffer is far too personal. Yeah, Kevin, I think your brand is just insulting people. Still got a little wild in you? I have a child I need to care for. Well, that's a shit. Oh, I can't do that. Let's just reverse. There's so much wild in me. I'm so wild. I've got a whole safari in here. Just really wild all the time. I think it might be an STD. It itches a lot. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, well, I'm glad I found the bad options. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to find the bad ones first. Right. Oh, fuck. Look at those eggplants. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? You think you can go shot for shot? Probably not. There's only one way to look cool in here. I grab a shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes a shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool. He probably hates small talk. So how are things? I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people. This isn't necessarily you, but too many people think they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence. Or afraid of what the other person is going to think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Oh, fuck. God damn. I think he's talking directly to me because I talk all the time. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Oh, alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing cards, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he's got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. Not just their life, you know, it's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had, gone. No. Great. Me neither. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. My God, he is me. Thank you, Kevin. I'm glad you finally have come to realize it. Kevin is literally simping for video game him. Kevin wanted me to date video game him, which is concerning. Keeping an eye on you, Kevin. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Yeah, you like the story. Or am I? I laugh nervously. Again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Yeah. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to go to the bathroom and, I assume, crawled out the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Yeah, I know. I drink so often. Yeah, look at this. It's Fresca, but I'm drinking. You betcha. Robert gets up and out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Man, I'm just as lame as the guy in this story. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey. Inside voices. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine. Good to know I'm not a mod. You're not a mod? What? Why are you not a mod? Did timing you out unmod you? You're remodded if you were. I look over to Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. We make our way out to the bar and back into onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Well, you should be remodded now. Where to? You'll see. I follow Robert through the street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, and a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years. Finally, a liquor store. Oh, I see the sex shop up there. And that's the liquor store. That's a computer store. Wait here. I'll be right back. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles and brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and he drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is not really where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandel? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting. It's delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. So maybe he would have liked the fruity drinks from before. I start to say something, think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and I stop. Sip on my wine and watch cars drive by.
Oh,
Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign, bidding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand, I look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I trained for this. Hitting those 3-pointers is a training. I got a problem with authority! Oh God. I hurl the rock at the sign. Sails over the stop sign, right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack.
whoa, whoa.
Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. Oh, this is interesting. We're gonna get kidnapped, aren't we? Alright. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I'm no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing on the from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving. Let's get pizza. I can't argue with that. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and into my mouth in the next 5 minutes. Robert, you know what you gotta do. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pizza. Ta-da. I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter, tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. Damn, they got stone ovens? We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Brian, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? I hope that you're not. Oh.
What?
I respect your opinion, and I will fight with my life for your right to say it. But where are your sense of adventure? Where's your sense of taste? Why don't you love yourself? Okay, I guess we'll have pineapple on pizza. Of course. I mean, I don't like pineapple on pizza, but I also don't do whiskey shots. I don't really do alcohol at all. So we lying anyways. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us a giant slice of on a paper plate, so saturated with the grease that I'm worried it'll fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is a pizza topping. You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear noises coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in you? I love my daughter, and I should go home to make sure she's alright. You betcha! Good on ya. Robert and I slide the door up. I'm sure hoping there's no consequences for me deciding to be a bad dad. I'm sure I'm free from all consequences. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark out except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Shh. Don't shush me so loud. Shh. We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did you really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We We look in the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed and they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater, and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make a sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think? A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman he's finally realized he's in love with. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. The kids down the way start to notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey Ernest! I know you! It's me! Your neighbor! Hi! Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kissed anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He says that they had, but I think there's some subtext I'm missing here. Boo! Love is dead. Shut up! It's beautiful. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're gonna sit here and appreciate them. Okay. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good, wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Andrews, catering, fed a bunch of people so they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over, he makes sure there are no animals were harmed in the making of this film. We leave the movie theater. Interesting. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey assholes. Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Bro, Ernest, we just helped you out, homie. Why'd you go and throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee. My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and, like, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably going to feel super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What? Have you ever seen any Michael Powell? A Matter of Life and Death? 1964? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man.
Excuse me?
No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel mass media shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standing in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sake. Oh no, now you've done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck my knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts.
It hurts my friend.
Alright, buddy. Talk like a punk, get hit like a punk. Robert squares up into a boxer stance. Queensberry rules. 3-minute rounds is 1-minute rest-ins betweens. No lobos, fish hooks, J-grabs, or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. It's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough youthful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talks to Queensberry. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensberry Association will hear about this and consume better content. Like my content. Follow and subscribe if you like it. Also, check out my YouTube and my Instagram and my Discord on the About page. Feel free to join, follow, and subscribe if you want to help support me as a creator. Were you actually about to fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That'd be despicable. Fair enough. You throw the rules at him, though. They always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensberry sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. Just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
Excuse me?
Why do you say excuse me? Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. You can school how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. That's the truth. I do not have the attention span to watch movies. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever seen any Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thanks for defending my honor. It's a straight little stranger to say it that way, but sure, why not? My fucking knee! Robert throws an arm around my shoulder, and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks. A rare sight. Let's hang out again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert clasps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside, and I stumble my way home. Spend less money than you make. That's good advice. Don't spend money you don't have. No reloading if you make a bad decision. But
I'm lost in your oceanic eyes.
that's definitely Danny doing that voice. But no! But Zoe! But what if I make him hate me? I don't even know if that's possible, but what if?
Welcome. You've got dads.
A message from Craig. Hey dude, I've got the runs. Doing Zoe. Oh. Alright, that's 10 minutes. Each of those is 5 minutes. So that's, oh god. Yes. Wait, you don't want me to do Zoe's thing? Kevin, you confused me. Now I need... Oh, fuck. I left my water outside. I don't think that's how that works, Mr. Kevin. Oh, Zoe. Why are you buying all the things? Luckily for you, I have to get up and get my water anyways. So you guys get to enjoy this music for a second. Oh. Let me pull up my screen. Plants are doing pretty good. Oh, goodness gracious, you're heavy. Sadly, I don't have Beanie here, but I do have Mr. Flapjack to show you guys. He's doing pretty good. I want to repot him. He definitely needs new soil. I'm considering actually propagating this top bit and putting him in a new pot and seeing how that does. Because it seems like that always turns out pretty well. But aside from that, he's doing pretty good. For those of you who do not know, propagating a succulent is basically just cutting off one of the leaves or a section of stem and then replanting it into the dirt. And somehow, by the will of God and magic, they actually don't die. Alright. Hey, dude, I've got the runs. Ah, shit, I didn't get my water. I'll survive. Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab you a really chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book full of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? By I've got the runs, I mean that I feel like running. Wanna come by with me to the gym? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man, it'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in Meat Hell Marathon. I'm outside right now. I'm warming up. Okay. But at least let me see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get hurt. So, prestata wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. Cardio exercise is important, but fuck, I hate it. Always carry a pocket knife. I exercise, but I don't do cardio. Not like your heart needs exercise. What? Virtual things. You can see yourself as you run around. You can see other runners as you run on your screen too. Let's try it out together. Other runners? Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry. We're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you. Just get a rhythm going, keep your heart rate up, and don't ever exert yourself. You'll do great. Oh, it's a rhythm game, isn't it? Allie Tucker Brand. Oh, no. God, fuck you, Jory. Okay.
Run that dad.
How does this... Oh. I see. Right? This is strange. Oh, I just gotta mash it. Alright, where are we? Oh, we're halfway. Alright, we'll keep it right at around 100. Yeah, fuck you, Joseph. You're trash, kid. There you go. Who do we just pass? Alright, this isn't bad. We got this. Hey, you stay away from me. Speedboat! Fast as fuck, boy! No, don't even wave me. You're trash, kid. Get out of here. Oh. What did I do? What did I do? No, I ruined it. Come on, go. We gotta make the best time ever. There you go, come on. God, this is so high stress. You guys don't understand. This is the most difficult game ever. If I fuck this up, Craig will never love me. I still gotta beat Ryan, Tucker, and Allie. Come on. We gotta have the best time ever made. Look at that water over there. Is that literally the water emoji? Come on, we gotta wreck this dude. But for some reason I don't think the places are correct. How long does this game last? Listen, man, this is pretty damn delightful, but how long is this game? Well, at least we don't have to worry about me having to reload if I make a bad decision. I just get to press the space bar. Wait, I just noticed that there's an eggplant right there. You know what? I won't question it. I won't question the eggplant. Oh, fuck yeah. Is that water? Snacks? Is that sandwiches and oh, sandwiches and a cake? Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. S++, baby. We out here. Way to go. Yeah, B.
You got dads.
Oh, that's all? Alright, well now we gotta go see Craig. It's been too long. We already read this one, but I'll read it again. Craig Can. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, fitness enthusiast. So I just really had to split that word up. Juggling work, family, fitness is a tough gig, but somebody's got to do it. On a Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had the one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. Oh God, I'm like a 12-minute mile. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. Interesting. Don't know what energy gel is, but okay. I spend a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? If I peaked? Liquor before beef, you're in the clear. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. What? I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor? Let's catch up like old times. A couple of minutes pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang out soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. Think for a moment. This could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages, and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda! I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. People who do art, am I right? What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear, and then you took me to the first game and someone hit a ball towards me and I ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and you would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Amanda and I take the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats to the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. So when did the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is very different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids crying, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids ride out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has ribbers strapped to his chest. As per usual, there's a guy in a pancake uniform doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess he's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks? Choke up on the bat, Miranda! Yeah, Miranda, square up! How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling's fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Leave it all out on the field, Miranda! If you don't want this, you're gonna have to bleed for it. Who I assume to be Miranda's father gives me a dirty look. I shoot it back at him. That attitude isn't gonna bring Miranda to D1. Dad, please don't fight any other dads while we're out here. We watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's training his team pretty well. Seems like he's really good with kids. Really good at making kids. Kickstand Craig is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Why let go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up to bat. They hit a fly ball out into the center field. A tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. Dead. See? It's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. She's carried off the field as she sobs. Actually, interesting story. Once, when I was playing t-ball, one of the last games I played, actually it might not have been t-ball. It might have been regular baseball. I played t-ball as a kid because I sucked. A kid was going down and like it was a grounder, so that means the ball was rolling on the ground, but it was still going really fast, so he hit it really fast. Well, he had his face down and like that to try and like scoop up the ball. It hit his glove, bounced off, and hit him straight in the nose like that. Literally, it like broke his nose. It was ugh. I was like her. I was scared of getting hit by the ball, so that was like a realization of my fears. That was not fun. The girl, we already read that. Man, it's strange to think about how this is the guy who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool by shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. Just move out of the way. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball. Dad, I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I could do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anybody else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks. We've been working so hard all season. It's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Blair and Hazel? We went to the fucking tea party, Craig. You son of a bitch. Hello. Hey, killer plan out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me.
Oh.
Good looking out.
Eh?
Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff, and when people get mad at me, I tell them I'm Blair. What? Or Briar. We will talk about this later. Brian, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Hi.
Oh, I don't know if I can... Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom's landed on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Alright, alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put off, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? What? It's a real place. And in a stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of the minivan and into the local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. It reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our body back in the day. I remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside. Pizzacos. I can never forget. How do we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around, playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a pizza that. No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad. A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thanks so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Bitch, I'll fight you. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Tag team with Amanda. Smokescreen Martha. Let's see. What is it? It's been 10 minutes. Or it's been more than 5 minutes. Smokescreen. Alright, we're going back to my wingman days. Gotta run the blocking play. So, Martha, it must get lonely without Daniel, you know? I also happen to be an eligible single father. I waggle my eyebrows at her. Pass. I remember when I was I remember that working better in the past. She turns her back at me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover? Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You keep them out of trouble, right? Of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight, if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady's really going for the gold. Ha, it'd actually be nice to have a night for myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention toward her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if we have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens. Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Whew. Finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh?
Nice.
Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that we could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Hi.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dudes. DG calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. Definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. Fair point. You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get ready to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and challenge Amanda to top mine. I love her face. And immediately she gets a multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good.
Aw.
Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a comp. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh, that's so interesting. Do you know if he's, like, available? Honestly, I don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it's just like, it seems like he works so much to watch after the kids. Don't you think it'd be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy. What? I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda?
Hey!
Bro! What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Greg. We head out of the pizza place. Finally. Amanda promises she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you to all myself for a second. Yeah, damn, man. Busy as hell. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Let's see. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of an empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we can grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back at my kickstand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those are some good times. I don't know anybody else who could pull off this rare horizontal kickstand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I love that they're doing the sound of the softball hitting. That's so cool. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Business is interesting. Let's ask about the kids. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive Just a thought. Should you really be playing catch with a fucking baby strapped to your chest? That feels wildly irresponsible, right? Like, I get that he's supposed to be athletic, but damn, straight up, your child will die if they get hit with a baseball. Let alone a softball. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. But raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, finally all made sense. It's like all the time I'd spent trying to find out things that led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I'd ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. It was the only thing that it could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I'd still be proud of the life I lived. Softball. I guess kids into softball. So, softball coach is the life you wanted. Or was it the life that was thrust upon you? I'll admit, I was hesitant at first. Brian Hazel had so much energy that we had to get him into sports, but no one was there to run the team. Oh, excuse me. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. They're quick, and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. Was that like a sad exactly? Or... yeah, so you run a business now? Yep. We sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like he'll make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. It's nice out here. Quiet. Listen to this music. Alright. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
Oh.
Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this isn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in? This dick. Peace and quiet. Synonyms, basically. That's that hot silence.
Bro.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear ya. So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Oh. Hit softballs don't get hit on by moms, right? Personal. You're doing a great job. Those kids love you. And to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right. Thanks, bro. That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball, and it hits me right on the head. That could have happened to the baby. It's vulnerable. It's a child. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it feel better.
Hey.
You would be so lucky. I mean, I feel like I've earned it at this point. Waiting all day to hang out with you. Well, Craig. Oh, look at those eggplants. Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on this football field really hot, or is that just me? Catching smoochies out here. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy. You must be getting tired. Oh, you must be getting tired, huh?
Nice.
I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older, and life kind of gets away, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Bro.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence is a parking lot where a whole bunch of cops are parked. Oh man, yeah. Can you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them, like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they just started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk to them for like 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Hey.
And then they started giving me pointers to the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back into our cars. Craig pulls me in for a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Sounds like good television. Do the Sharps lip sync, or do the Shark Hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. One corner is a giant pile of cash, and the other is... Amanda, is that me? Yep. The whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically to sit on a large pile of money with my 20 dogs, and also have a strong and mutually supportive friendship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Oh, Dad. You did this. With your good art. She passed me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude. Softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How's it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, I dare say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright. I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let him know when you say hey. I'll let him know you say hey. Practice makes permanent. Alright, what time are we at here? 2017? Oh, we might just have time for another episode, baby. That was an amazing date. Marinara. Sports dad nap. Pinball. Nice. Alright, yeah.
You got dads.
We'll do one more date. Oh, maybe we could just do that real quick. Real quick. I've got to get my water. We'll be right back. Alright. I told you I'd be right back. I didn't even put it on the waiting screen. I'd be back so quick. Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we were wondering if you'd care to accompany us. Okay, I know nothing about art, but sure. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I gotta destroy this computer. Brian, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a starter flash. Why am I doing a mixture of voices? You could run Derek's boot and nuke from a starter flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Brian, do you want to go to some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. Don't use metal. Oh, we already read that one. Boo, boring. Okay, one last mini date, and then sadly that's going to be it for today's video. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk into downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. Oh, new screen. I don't see Damien or Hugo around here anywhere. I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Brian? I turn around. It's Joseph. Joseph, what are you doing here?
Oh.
Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciator? Appreciist. Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art thing, and I guess he invited you too. Yep, admittedly a little out of my depth here. Thank God. I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God. Yep, I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyways, where are the other guys? I look around to spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve. Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some art? You know I am. You know I love looking at paintings that are in frames, and also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff. Well put, Brian.
Hey.
All you have to know is if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I like art now. I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go help myself to some tiny wines. Let's go. I assume we'll get the opportunity to do both. I want to know more about Damien, but let's talk with Joseph real quick. I think I need to cheese up before I delve into art appreciation. Good idea. Appreciating art does burn a lot of calories. Gotta carb up on these crackers. Joseph and I saddle up to the snack table. It's a pretty nice spread of little plastic cups of white wine, some crackers, grapes, and cheese. This is more my speed. We eat a couple of cheese cubes in silence. These are really good. Yeah, I didn't eat dinner. I think I could probably just fill up on snacks if I'm sneaky about it. I already ate dinner, but I'll always have room for cheese. I'm going in for more crackers. Cover me. I shield Joseph from the smaller crowd of mild-mannered art people milling around the room. I don't think anybody's paying attention. We should probably get back to Damien and Hugo. Right. Let me just fill up this cup with cheese first. For the road. Road cheese? The best kind. Okay, I'm kind of liking Joseph. I like road cheese. We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of... I'm not even sure hang on the walls. Oh geez. What am I looking at here? This is abstract art. I think the important question is, what does the art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. Let's hit the sea. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. It represents strife. It's a butt. Let's do, it reminds me of my childhood. The gestures, the color, they remind me of my childhood, my parents. Intriguing that you discover something so personal in an image non-specific. Mr. Beans, may I ask that you say a little more? These vivid, simple forms communicate a solemnity that is betrayed by the raw expressiveness of the brushwork, which in ways speaks to the essential nature of human experience. The scars left by the passage of time and the turmoil of contemporary life are both contextualized and deepened by the rose-colored echoes of pre-epital consciousness. Slow down there, Brian. Do us a favor and keep it simple. It's a butt. Everybody else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt. Well, valid assessment. I can't help the feeling that your initial judgment may be closer to the artist's intentions. Maybe you're underestimating how much the artist likes butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's bodies of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels, creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitalization. Wow, how do you figure that? That's what it says on the placard. Oh. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the art gallery, sampling more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Push. Oh, I could do that. Excuse me?
Oh my.
Hugo, not here. No, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece at even a fraction as impressive as this one. Art is the truest expression of self, and it seems like your self is so bad, your art would be bad. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry. I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No,
Oh.
it's wine and cheese.
Ah.
Co-signed. The four of us head straight to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese.
Hey.
We got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it going to be any weirder than this art?
Oh.
It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Damien, Hugo, and Joseph and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us.
Lords of Arabia.
So, quick question.
Ah.
Shoot. What is happening? I second this question.
Ah.
Performance art. What does it mean?
Ah.
Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Beans. The very humanity of being human? What do you think they're trying to say? I do believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest form of expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art, as long as I, really mean it. Damien fixes him with a hard stare.
Yeah.
I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, I'm gonna assume that joke didn't play well with this crowd.
Hmm.
Wise.
Oh.
We watch as the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Whew, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together.
Hmm.
We make our way back to the cul-de-sac. For some? Tiny wine and cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, not that I've just learned about art, which is why... Yeah, not what I've just learned about art, which is nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. I don't know about the prior, but there's no such thing as too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun.
Hmm.
Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's a more appropriate imagery. Plus, it'd be delicious. A nice emulsifier, possibly.
Oh.
Hey, if you guys are painters, what would you paint?
Huh.
I'd actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time.
Hmm.
I think I'd focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions, like, for example, luchadors.
Oh.
I think I'd paint boats, ski sapes, maybe some lighthouses, mostly boats. Because he has the anchor tattoo, remember? Really?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery in artwork.
Oh.
What? Boats are cool.
Hmm.
What about you, Brian? Tasteful nudes of the artist. Honestly, doing food is cool. Tasteful nude?
Hmm.
Art is a money-making business. I know it sells. Oh,
Hmm.
maybe I try that again. Oh, well, actually, I don't even know if they all would like something since it's not technically a date. If I'm being fully honest, probably closest would be food.
Hmm.
I'd probably do still lifes of various food, bowls of fruit, maybe some bread in there.
Oh.
Would there be cheese involved? See, I thought about that, and no. I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it, and that would ruin the whole thing. Excellent point. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. Alright, boys. Good art. Good art.
Huh.
Agreed.
Hey.
See you guys around? Whether you want to or not, we are neighbors after all. I decided to deal with my inevitable cheese over. And that's it for today, boys.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Did I get more mail? Ah, lame. Okay. I was looking for an excuse to keep playing, but sadly, that is where we're actually going to have to leave it for today. I had a really fun time with this one. Again, I hope you guys, I mean, you definitely showed up for the live stream. I hope you show up as well for, oh God, the theme music started, and I have to turn that down or else my brain will completely stop functioning. I hope you guys show up for the VOD as well, because that is definitely a game. I don't know about completion. I don't know if I'll play it to completion, but I definitely want to play that again. Maybe after I do one date with all the other dads, I'll just run through and like, you know, do all 3 dates with one of them, just so we have one completed story. Or if you guys really do want to see me try to date all the dads, then that's what we'll do. I'll have no complaints about that. I am actually genuinely really enjoying this game. So, also, there's a possibility that we finish Shadow of War this Friday, so I could bump that on the Friday. And maybe we could have that as Friday stream. Hey, I'm just putting out ideas here. But this is the end of today's stream. I'll leave my terrorizing for off stream. But thank you to everybody who took part in the stream. I really appreciate you guys. I'm really glad to see you like the same content that I do. Yeah, sure. Check out my YouTube, Instagram, and Discord, all on my About page. All you got to do is click on the big, beautiful About page button, and you will see all of those accordingly. Please join, subscribe, and follow if you want to be all the way up to date and a part of my awesome community. Also, if you want to support my content here on Twitch, please feel free to follow, and if you have the money, subscribe. All the money goes right back to the channel, so it's all for channel donations. None of it is needed for me to live on. Please do not donate if you do not have the money. So, aside from all that, thank you guys very much for watching. I really hope I see you guys in the next one, 7 p.m. on Friday. We are going to be finishing